Davido, everyday Davido. Is there a day that will pass that Davido will not trend on this social media? So now what we are currently battling for like 3 days now, since Burna Boy started giving money to homeless children, is this Davido's alleged daughter and her mom. Oh. So you remember we called the other day, Bobo told us, that's Davido's former lawyer, came out to say that this girl, they ran 2 different DNA tests on her and it came out negative. But then the mother fired back yesterday. Oh. She said, this week I introduced my daughter Michelle Anu Adeleke to Nigerians after a 6-year break on the Instagram page built for her 5th birthday by Dr. Kemi in 2018. To my shock, I read several blog stories claiming that I had 2 DNA tests to establish Anu Oluwapo's paternity with Mr. David Adeleke. This false information was maliciously spread by his friend and former lawyer Bobo Ajudwa, who was neither present nor was employed by Mr. Adeleke at the time in 2014. It has caused malicious bullying and disrespect to my person and my daughter. This woman, we know they see her face. It's always her daughter on the blogs. When we still see this woman face, maybe we know who they do this, because I'm suspecting that it is that old woman, Madam Kemi, that is behind this. But let's continue. We did not go to 2 hospitals, but a small clinic where my daughter's blood was drawn in a private room, not even a clinical lab setting. And my family and I watched money change hands in a brown envelope between Mr. David Adeleke and Mr. Wale Shobola, who disguised his name as Dr. Alex. Dr. Kemi has consistently requested a second DNA test on my daughter's behalf, including chatting online with Bobo Ajudwa late 2019, who declined on behalf of Mr. David Adeleke. To make up these vicious lies is below the belt. I do not seek validation from the Adeleke family or any form of support. You do not seek validation, but your daughter is answering Anua Alukba Adeleke 001 on Instagram, but you do not seek attention from them. Like, is this even adding up? I only need to establish my daughter's paternity. We have moved on and doing well with our lives. If you have moved on, what's with the coming online and why did you come online this period when Burna Boy was giving money to fatherless children or whatever he was doing? You came online your main aim was to tell people that you are there, oh, and Davido has not taken care of you and all that. Anyway, shall throw back to when Prince G said that they had done 2 DNA tests on her for those that missed it. Which Davido, please? After DNA tests at not 1 but 2 reputable clinics, one which Dr. Deji insisted your family choose for peace of mind years ago, you are still doing this. Why? I'm never moved to comment publicly, but this is extremely unfair to both the Adelekes and the child. Please give it a rest. Once again, wish you and your family the best. So is this woman trying to say that Bobo is lying or what? First of all, why would Prince G come out and say this when it's not true? Does this even, is the woman, I'm thinking that Madam Kemi is behind that because that is how she talks. Exactly how she talks. Bobo is a learned man, a learned lawyer, right? He wouldn't just come out to say, oh, DNA test was done on this child when it wasn't done. Not even 1, but 2. I'm not trying to take sides with anybody right now, but I mean, come on. Bobo cannot just come out and say what did not happen. Which I know that definitely DNA test has been done for Davido to actually ignore. For Davido to actually not put mouth in this matter again. DNA test was definitely done. Let's read some comments from the blogs. DNA test concluded. DNA test conducted. Why all this? If David was a poor man, will all of them agree to be pregnant for him? They should allow this boy to rest from all this Buhara baby this and that. Honestly, it's not even fair. It's not fair at all. They should allow him rest. What is it? This whole Anu thing has been going on since 2018, because I know I heard of this gist first in 2018. That was the first time I heard about this gist, this whole DNA thing. And as at that time, it was clearly stated then that DNA test was done. And that was that old woman, Madam Kemi, kept pushing it. DNA test was done. And since then, we haven't really seen this girl online or anything. But we heard that Burna Boy is giving out money. They quickly wear their head because they know that Burna Boy and Davido have issues. The woman is only setting a child up for insults because people are not even nice to kids like this. So why bring out your daughter for something like this? For criticism? Why? Abeg, make Odogu give this one scholarship too, and we see road for the streets of Instagram. Exactly, they came out because of the head of that whole money thing Burna Boy was giving out. Immediately they heard it, they immediately trooped out to wear their heads so that Burna Boy can also give them money too. Clearly, that was what happened. Clearly. So, and the woman putting, and the funny part is we don't even see this woman's face. The one that even claims that she's the mother of that child, but instead it's her daughter that is used as a pawn on all the blogs. That girl is living in Nigeria and it's not nice. She goes to school and they're talking about DNA up and down. Not even cool. As a mother, why would you subject your child to something like that? Keep your daughter's face hidden. Since you claim that, oh, the father does not want to take care of the child and all that, how about you just move on with your life like you claimed you've moved on? Because I know that Davido and his father won't allow. I mean, look at other kids like Dawson. Davido went for DNA test and accepted his son. So why would you just ignore yours like that? It's not possible. I hope the younger generation can see everything going on social media as regards baby mama. Walai talai, you know what? Stay away from Ikechukwu's. He go pregnant you and run away. Honestly, these women of nowadays don't learn. Once they see a musician, bam, they cling to him. Tomorrow they start crying on social media. It's a pattern these days. Leave these musicians alone. Even some of them are actually still putting the babies on their heads. Using this case as example, they've done DNA, but they are still insisting that that child is for him. Why? Because it's Davido. You even went as far as putting the son name on her name, something that is not even confirmed yet. You went as far as putting that son name on her. You want to push it on her so bad. At least even have some shame. Wait till the DNA test or whatever, or maybe the man finally come along, but instead you put that name on her. Why doing that to your daughter? Why subjecting her to that? Since the test from a reputable source has proven that she's not an Adeleke, then she's not an Adeleke. Davido is not one to deny his child. Even if they don't want to deny, his father is there. Moving back to what Bobo said, he said Dr. Deji Adeleke also and David ran this test, which means Davido's father is actively involved in all these. Davido's father will not sit down and just abandon his grandchild. No. Imagine forcing a surname on your daughter who the owner of the surname says is not his child. Madam, the Adelekes can never reject any child, but they go for DNA and that's it. But yet she is claiming she saw them exchange money in envelope. So Davido will go to a small clinic for DNA. How many clinics were even doing DNA at that time? I beg she should rest and don't bring embarrassment to the child in future. She's already bringing embarrassment to her child. Because anything a mom that is not hungry will do is keep your child out of social media. Now look at, anytime this story is going on, it's always your daughter's picture, not even you. That girl is growing, 11 years now. She has classmates seeing all this. How would they even react to it? What would they be saying to her? Madam, you know who the owner of your child is. I've done the anything, it's not Davido. So stop milking it. Stop it. Stop milking it. Stop milking it and using his name and then what? Is it because I've not sued you? I will still say it, like I said in my former video when this whole thing came. I said Davido is not suing them or doing anything about it. That is why they continue. If you use one person as an example and sue her, never to mention your name, it won't continue. And I know what I'm saying. Nigerians only learn with action. That is just the truth. Nigerians only learn with action. If you don't apply action, they will keep doing whatever they are doing. They don't even really care if it affects you or not. That is just Nigerians for you. They will keep pushing and pushing until they push you to the limit. And if you don't take precaution, they will continue. How can you just put a name on somebody, a child, just like that? This internet, nothing person no go see. Oh, these musicians need to start protecting themselves because women are really out for them. Honestly. Anyways, thank you so much for supporting me on this channel. I just want to say thank you to those that supported me with super thanks in my former videos. Thank you. And for those always saying how can we support you? You are doing a good job. So there's this super thanks. If you look below my comments, below the comments, you see super thanks. You can just send me something if you want to support me. Thank you so much for your support so far. Wow, you guys are really showing me love on this channel. I'm really grateful. Please don't forget to turn on notifications on this channel and stay tuned. I'll see you in the comments.